So again, I welcome all of you to my YouTube lecture series. My name is Dr. Sushan Lal Babu, Assistant Professor, Aerospace Division, Karunya Institute of Technology and Science. Today, the lecture topic is lead acid battery from the subject Essentials of Chemistry for Aerospace Engineers. So, lead acid battery, most of them are aware of the lead acid battery because in our day-to-day life we are using. For particularly, we can mention the use of lead acid batteries in automobiles, like cars, bikes. Okay, so we are using lead acid battery for 12 volt battery. We are using in our vehicles for for the ignition and all sort of power sector requirements, electricity in our automobiles. Then how this lead acid battery performs and what is why it is called as lead acid. So what type of acid we are using, so what are the type of reactions are happening inside, how it is reduced, how electricity is generated, and how we can charge it back. So that are some of the process I'm going to explain in this particular video. So lead acid battery, what are the main components of a lead acid battery? You can see here that lead acid battery and with anode, cathode, electrolyte. Okay, and extra one separator is there. So anode is made up of spongy lead, that is Pb, and cathode is made up of lead peroxide, that is PbO2. And electrolyte is diluted sulfuric acid, that H2O plus H2SO4. It's not concentrated, diluted. The electrolyte is diluted sulfuric acid, and a separator is there, absorbent glass mat. Okay, there is a separator in between the anode and cathode, but it is connected anyway. It is connected only. The electrolyte we can flow from here to here, here to here. Okay, so next is why first we will explain discharging. Discharging means we are consuming energy from the battery. So then how the uh, setup looks like. Anode is there, cathode is there. So one load is connected there. So when once the electricity flows through the external circuit, this bulb will lost or electricity will be generated. Okay. So first, what will happen? This H2SO4 will decompose to 4H plus and 2SO4 2 minus. So automatically, what will happen? So this cations anions will be get attracted to the respective electrodes. So what's happening here is that one SO4 2 minus will move towards the anode, and where the anode and get oxidized and combines with the lead to form PbSO4 and will get deposited over the anode. So electrons will be released on the anode as part of this reaction. That that we can see here. That electron, then only one SO4 2 minus is remaining in the electrolyte. What will happen? That electrons released over the anode will go to the cathode, and this SO4 2 minus will combines with it react with the cathode to form what? PbSO4 again. So what happened is that SO4 2 minus will um, get reduced and combined with the Pb to form PbSO4 again, and as part of that, oxygen will be will uh, receive, and O2 minus will be generated, which will combine with the 4H plus to form water. That is what happening here. PbSO4 will be generated, and the released oxygen ions will combine with the hydrogen ions to form water. So at the end of this reaction, water will be formed as the byproduct. So overall reaction looks like this. Electrolyte, what is happening? H2SO4 will decompose to 4H plus plus 2SO4 2 minus. One SO4 2 minus will combine with uh, lead or on the anode to form PbSO4 plus 2 electrons. That 2 electrons will be reduced as part of that reaction. At cathode, these 2 electrons will be added, and it will react with PbO2 plus this 2 electron and 4H plus remaining in the electrolyte plus 1 SO4 2 minus remaining in the electrolyte combines together to form PbSO4 plus 2H2O. Cell reaction will be PbO2 plus Pb plus 2H2SO4 gives 2 PbSO4 plus 2H2O. Okay, that is the overall net reaction happening during the time of discharging. So what is happened? Electrolyte loses sulfuric acid. because sulfuric acid concentration reduces and gains water. Water will be formed as the byproduct at the end of discharging. And next is charging. So when once the battery consumed the energy means once you use the energy stored in the battery means we have to discharge. Sorry, you have to charge it again. So what is that process? So we know at the end of discharging, this is the deposit happened on the anode and cathode. What will happen? So we will charge it. So we will connect it to using electricity. We are going to charge. What will happen? This H2O will decompose to form 4H plus plus 2O2 minus, and we know that. So this O2 minus will again go back to the cathode to form PbO2 and SO42 minus by releasing electrons. So this released electron will move to the anode, and where the rest of the reaction will happen. This released electron will be received by SO4 and SO4 2 and becomes SO4 2 minus, and Pb will be uh, deposited over the anode. SO4 2 minus will be separated and it will react with, so both SO4 2 minus from the anode and cathode will react with the remaining 4H plus to form H2SO4, 2H2SO4. So that is the reactions happening during the charging cycle. Okay, so overall reactions looks like this: H2O got decomposed to H plus and O2 minus. That is 2H2O gives 4H plus plus 2O2 minus, and 4H plus becomes 4H plus plus 2SO4 2 minus. At the end of this reaction, this will happen to form H2SO4, 2H2SO4. Concentrated or not diluted sulfuric acid will be formed. So at the anode, what is happening? PbSO4 plus 2 electron will lead to Pb plus SO4 2 minus, and one SO4 2 minus will be released here, and another SO4 2 minus will be released over the cathode also. In cathode, what is happening? PbSO4 plus 2 O2 minus uh, tends to PbO2 plus SO4 2 minus plus 2 electron. So overall reaction will be 2 PbSO4 plus 2 H2O gives PbO2 plus Pb plus 2H2SO4. So at the end, what we are getting? Electrolyte sulfuric acid concentration will increase. Okay, so that is the uh, net reaction happening at the end of this charging cycle. So if we explain a little more what fun basic things, if a number of cells are connected in series, the arrangement is called battery. Then lead acid battery we can use it. The lead acid battery is one of the most common battery that is used in automobiles. The 12 volt storage battery is generally used, which consists of 6 cells, each providing 2 volts. So it's connected in series. 6 cells connected in series. One cell can generate 2 volts. Accordingly, 12 volt it can generate. Okay, so each cell consists of lead anode and grid of lead packed with lead oxide as the cathode. These electrodes are arranged alternately, separated by a thin wood piece and suspended in the dilute H2SO4, 38%, which acts as an electrolyte. Hence, it is called lead acid battery. So, anode is Pb, cathode is PbO2, electrolyte is H2SO4, diluted, EMF generated is 2 volt. Then, what are the advantages of lead acid battery? Lead acid batteries are used for supplying current to railways, mines, laboratories, hospitals, automobiles, power stations, telephone exchange, gas engine ignition. Then, other advantages are its rechargeability, portability, and its relatively constant potential and low cost. We can recharge it, we can portable because we can take it from one place to another. Another advantage. What are the disadvantages? Use of concentrated H2SO4 is very dangerous. Use of lead acid battery is fragile, so we have to handle it carefully. Okay, so these are the advantages. So in this particular lecture, we have discussed about the main reactions happening during discharging cycle, happening during charging cycle, and we have explained what are the advantages of lead acid batteries, what are the major disadvantages of lead acid battery. Thank you.